The kinds of scenarios that you'll be able to create in Nakisa Hanelly depend on the license that your organization has purchased and your role within the application. But ultimately, 3 different types can be created. As you can see here from my landing page, under What If Scenarios, those 3 types are org design, org merger, and team design. And each one is represented by its own specific icon. You'll use org design scenarios when you want to reorganize some or all of your organization, and this is the most commonly used of the 3. Org mergers, on the other hand, are used specifically for situations such as mergers and acquisitions and divestitures. And team design scenarios allow you to define small teams in your organization. From the My Scenarios page, you can view all the scenarios you've created, as well as the scenarios and work areas that have been assigned to you. And you'll get to this page by clicking on the main menu, then on My Scenarios, or by clicking on one of the scenario types here on the landing page if I only want to view scenarios of that type. As you can see, this page lists all the different scenarios that you have access to within the application. On the left side of the page, we have the filter panel, and it works just as it does on any other page by allowing you to narrow down what you see by setting specific filters. At the top of the page, we have a button to refresh the list that we see, a button to create new scenarios, and I can view recent activities related to scenarios within the application. So let's take a closer look at the list that we see here, which I can visualize in either standard or table view by selecting an option from the drop-down list in the right-hand corner. In standard view, I can tell what kind of scenario each entry is by looking at its icon, with each one corresponding to a specific type as we saw on the landing page. And from the details we see here, I have the scenario's name, its status, a brief description, who created it, and various important dates. From the context menu all the way to the right, I can copy the scenario, delete it, or load the scenario management page, which I can also do just by clicking on the entry.